good, YouTube? It's your boy Dom Too Much, and I'm back here with another build video for 2K21 Next Gen. I know a lot of people don't like this game, but I have some subscribers that still want me to make builds on this game because they don't have the game and they want to know what build they're going to make when they do get the game. So it's pretty interesting in this video. This is probably one of my favorite videos that I'm going to do because I love interacting with all of my subscribers. It's fun, and I just like it because interaction is just a nice way to get to know me and a nice way for me to get to know you, know what I'm saying? So my boy Jesse, he hit me up on YouTube. He said, great PG build, can you make the two-way threat build at 6'3" with 5 or 8 finishing badges, 23 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 5 defensive badges? So I'm a man of the people. I have to bring him that build. It is literally my job to bring him that build. So that is what I will be doing today. So he said he wants this build 6'3", a two-way threat with 23 shooting, 23 playmaking, 5 finishing, and 5 defense. But we're going to start off with the point guard version. Now, the point guard version of this build might be it'll be the exact build, kind of, but I think it's another way that you can enhance that build and make it the best to its ability. So first, starting off with the point guard build, we're going to put him at a point guard, obviously. It doesn't matter what hand. Take the height to 6'3", weight 170. And then we're going to put his wingspan at 6'8". So, I don't know what body shape he will want to choose. So, I'm going to just put it at compact. And now let's get into these attributes. So, for the drive and dunk, we're going to max that out to a 95 drive and dunk, a 70 drive and layup. And then he wants 5 finishing badges. So, we're going to give him post control. You get 5 at 49, but I'm going to give him an extra finishing. So we're going to put his post control to a 56, and then come to the shooting, max out his three-pointer, max out his mid-range, and then take his free throw to a 68, and you'll get 22 shooting badges. I know it's not 23, but this is the best that I can do for the point guard position. And then playmaking, you're going to do max out speed with ball, max out ball handling. At 96 overall, you get the Hall of Fame ankle breaker. So this build is already a W. Hall of Fame ankle breaker, 22 shooting badges, contact dunks. I mean, you're set on offense, but we're not done with the build. So, take his pass accuracy to a 72, and he gets 20 playmaking badges. I believe 23 playmaking badges is a little excessive, but on this build, you cannot get 23, so I did fail him there. But I have another version of this build, so I'm not done. Coming over to the defense, he wants 6 defensive badges. No, he wants 5 defensive badges. So we're going to max out his perimeter defense, take his defensive rebounding to a 69, and offensive rebounding, leave it at a 44. Or let's see, no. Yeah, so take his offensive rebounding to a 44, defensive rebounding to a 69. You get 6 defensive badges. Now see, for the speed, acceleration, max out speed. I'm gonna come back to acceleration. Max out speed, take stamina to an 89. And then acceleration, you can put that at an 85. That's pretty decent for this build. Acceleration is not a category that you need this year. I mean, it's good to have it, but like my point guard build, I have acceleration on a 71, and I'm moving pretty good with that build. So an 85 is definitely more than enough. So I think you got like one more attribute. You can just put it on offensive rebound. You can't really get any other extra badges. Put it like interior defense, something like that. So this is the first version of this build. 6 finishing, 22 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 6 defensive badges. So you get lock, takeover, sharp take, shot creating take, and slash and take. For this video, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He will be picking these takes whenever he make this build, but the name that we get is a two-way scoring machine. It's not the two-way threat, but in order to get the two-way threat name, you have to have like a low badge count. I don't know why, but like the reason I got two-way threat on that Luka build and my other on my actual point guard build is because of like low badges. I got like 14 shooting, like 16 defense, and like 20 playmaking, 3 finishing. So I think it's something like where the dunking is too high to where you automatically just get that scoring machine name. But I don't know if you're really just looking out for that name. If you're not, then I believe this is a great build for you. But let me show you how to make it at the small forward position. So we're going to back out, take it to the small forward, minimum height, take his weight down to 175, and put his wingspan at 6'7". Now check this out. I'm going to max out the drive and dunk again, take his drive and layup to an 85, take his post control to a 70, and you get 8 finishing badges. That's already, he said he wanted 5 or 8 finishing, so you get those 8 finishing badges. At, I believe, 98, you unlock Hall of Fame Posterizer. So you can do Hall of Fame Posterizer, Hall of Fame Slithery, you know what I'm saying? So moving on to the shooter, max out his 3-pointer, max out his mid-range. And for his free throw, you're going to take his free throw to a 68. And with that, you get those 23 shooting badges like you want. And then for the playmaking, max out his speed with ball, max out his ball handling, and take his pass accuracy to a 76. And again, you get those 23 playmaking badges like he wanted. So this build is looking like a W for him. At 99, you unlock Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, 23 shooting badges, 8 finishing badges. Like the last builds, you are set on offense. You are good to go on offense with this player. This is an offensive threat. But once again, we're not done. Max out his perimeter defense to a 94. Take his defensive rebounding to a 66. Take his offensive rebounding to a 49. And you get those 5 defensive rebounding badges that he wanted. Speed to 92. Max out his stamina at an 89. And then, yeah, you get an 83 acceleration. So you get a little less acceleration. But, like I said, acceleration is not a category that really matters that much this year. So, it's just depending on you. If you want the acceleration, you might have to just take some off of shooting and get like, say 20 shooting badges and then put it to right there where you get 88 acceleration. But I want those 3 shooting badges, so we're going to give him 8 finishing, 23 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 5 defensive badges for this build. This is the exact build that he wanted. Obviously, we can't make him 6'3" because in order to go 6'3", you either had to go shooting guard or point guard, and you know those get less attributes to spare. So I believe this one is like, this is the mid of making an overpowered power forward or just one of those point guards where you want to be real cheesy. You have a 6'5" small forward that can get ankle breaker on Hall of Fame and can shoot at a high level and can get all contact dunks, and also is a two-way player. So moving on to the takeovers, me personally, the takeover setup that I love to run this year is ankle breaking shots and then spot up precision secondary, or I like to do extreme clamp secondary, but it's your choice. So the build name that we get for this build is a two-way shot creator. I like this build name more than a two-way scoring machine because it's more rare. You don't see a lot of two-way shot creators. You see two-way scoring machines or like two-way 3-level facilitator, stuff like that. I think this two-way shot creator name is much better. It's way more simple and to the point. So, going to test this build. This is the badge that I will have. Obviously, Jesse, he would do badges his own way, but just me personally, this is what I would do. I would do Hall of Fame Posterizer, Gold Slithery, and then maybe Bronze Heat Seeker or Bronze Acrobat. To the shooting, you get a lot of shooting badges on this build, which is a plus. Hall of Fame Hot Zone, Hall of Fame Deep Threes, Hall of Fame Hot Shot, Hall of Fame Blinders, Hall of Fame Dead Eye, and then you can do maybe Gold Green Machine or Gold Stop and Pop. To the playmaking, gotta go Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker. That is the first badge that you have to put on Hall of Fame, except for Quick First Step. Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, once you get it, you have to put that up to Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame Quick First Step, Gold Unpluckable, Gold Bullet Passer, Hall of Fame Handles for Days. I would say Hall of Fame Tight Handles, but I like doing the park dribble moves this year, but you may not, so if you don't want to do those, then you have to take this down to Gold, and then just put something else on Silver, like Bailout or Stop and Go maybe. Now to finish it off with the defense, we're going to go Hall of Fame Clamps, and then you can do just Bronze Rebound Chaser. Now this build is definitely a W in my opinion. You can do everything at a high level. You can now defend, you're a two-way player. You can dribble, you have Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker. You got like a 94 ball control at 99. You can shoot at a super high level, 23 shooting badges plus a 95 three-pointer. Well, 99 at 99 overall. And then you get 8 finishing badges, combine that with Hall of Fame Posterizer, and then you get all contact dunks. This build is definitely a threat, and Jesse, once you get the game, I would recommend that you make this build if you're into those like guard builds that can play without screens and also use screens if you want to. I think this build is a W for you. And yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, just let me know what builds you want to see me make in the comment section. I will make that build. I am a man of the people, like I said early in the video. Make sure if you like this video, smash that like button, comment what you want to see next, comment what builds you want to see next, and And also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's Dom Too Much, and I'm out. Peace.